Yo, what's going on, everyone? And welcome to a brand new episode of the Xfinity Career Mode. The, what, fourth to last race of the season? So yeah, the Kansas Lottery 300, where we are just going to be straight to the top. Now, don't let that 27th place fool you. I did a truck race around here, and I finished pretty well after qualifying in the back. So, using the knowledge we have from that, let's just go forward. I am using a custom setup. Huge shout out to Nipik Gaming for the setup. I actually did tweak a little bit of things, but this is his groundwork. So, without further ado, chat, this thing feels like it's on rails. So, like I said, don't let that 27th place fool you. We'll get to the front. Let's get it. Yo, Greg, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? John Jackson is well prepared for this race. Well, that's a first. Mike Harmon. Aw, man. You know, the thing is, I just saw a meme with Mike Harmon today. It's Mike Harmon dressed as Baby Yoda. I have no idea why this green acre that we call Earth need to be subject to that, but we now have that in our life, so not sure how I feel about that. But we are green, so let's see how we can do here. It's going to be 200 laps around Kansas, but in 45 lap stages. Now, like I said, our main priority is to go to the top. So as soon as we can, we are going to go up there. Oh, hey, look at that. Now, it's going to be a little bit of a journey, because we are basically never going to leave the top. Because if you have race on Kansas in Heat 4, you know that the high side is the only side. Oh, nice, man.
Still there.
Are you on your break again? So yeah, we may go back to the rear of the field just for the short run, but look at that speed. Now, off of turn 4, it's not nearly as good, but off of turn 2, it is like a rocket ship.
Still there.
Chad, like I said, we have a damn good car today.
No move. Stay high.
Now, the only thing is, I wish that we had more horsepower under the hood, because basically our technical limitations is what is keeping us back here. But look at that huge run that we're getting. But yeah, it'll be nice, man. I want to do another open lobby here soon. So, well, not soon as in like here in the near future. So, yeah, definitely, I would love to race with you. I love to race with everyone. How is everyone doing, by the way? Happy Wednesday. I had to think about that. I thought it was still Tuesday there for a hot second. Happy Tuesday. See, right there. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hump day, yeah. Is everyone excited for the weekend? I know if you're in university, exam week is next week. Are you dreading that, or are you just feel like, you know, just let me get it over with? Two more days? Yeah. Exactly. Greg knows what's up. The weekend is the best time of the week. But yeah, no, like, Kansas feels, it's infinitely better than what it was in Heat 3. Heat 3, it was abysmal. I have no idea how we won the Xfinity Championship mode race here, but we ended up doing that, and how it's fixed on Heat 4, it feels so good to drive the top side. Like, it is fantastic. It feels so good to nail the corners.
Inside.
Oh yeah, man.
Most clear. Inside.
Gotta go short track racing. Let's go. Now, Greg, pardon me, I know this was only yesterday, but was it... you were sprint cars, correct?
All right, you're clear.
Or were you modifieds?
All right, you're clear.
I got blasted with a bunch of different race cars yesterday. I just need to put a car with a name. But I already have 2 places. If you watched yesterday's stream, modifieds. Okay, I will remember that now. 100% locked in. Greg Coburn, race and modifieds. Got into the wall there, no damage. Not a big deal. So yeah, for anyone that knows, we are still in the playoffs. I have no idea how we accomplished this feat, but being able to race for a championship potential, and if we can actually get a good finish and possibly get some stage points, there's a good chance that we may have a shot at Homestead. Wow, but just that run that we get off of turn 2, that is magic.
Still there.
That's the power of Pine Saw, baby.
Still there. Got one inside. All clear.
But yeah. But no, you gotta get time to work on the car. Are you gonna go out of town, or are you just gonna go and
Careful, still there.
or are you just gonna be working on the car and not race?
Still there.
Take the weekend off, or actually go take the checkered flag.
Careful, still there.
Yeah, seriously, just
right,
that
clear
run that
road.
we get off the turn 2. John Jackson's trying to get to the inside, but there's no avail. P22 working our way up. Getting ready for next season? Oh, yeah. I can't imagine what your grind is like, you know? Get off of work, and then essentially just go and do more work, you know? Your daily grind must be, like, seriously, it's something else. But huge respect to you, man. Do what you love, and you never work a day in your life, right? Get to the inside of Ray Black Jr. Ray Black Jr. actually started in like second, so I have no idea why he just like sunk like a stone. Whoop, made slight contact. Oh yeah, hey man, that's definitely an attainable goal. I mean, seriously, go do it. What's stopping you?
Still there.
Well, I mean, outside the leafy green, you know.
Stay high, stay high.
All right, P20. Officially made up 7 spots, and we are definitely picking up speed. Momentum, I should say. Now, seriously, I've always said that I had a dream the other day. It was kind of like one of those. I shouldn't even say like an outer body experience, but it's kind of weird. But like I had a dream, like I was back to my little 8-year-old self where I wanted to be a NASCAR driver because Jeff Gordon was my idol growing up. And I wanted to be just like him. So, like, I wanted to be a driver. Well, in my dream, like, I ended up becoming a driver. And, I remember crossing the checkers on the Brickyard, and doing a bow, and I got booed because that's Kyle Busch's move. Like, okay, it was something stupid, but because I did Kyle Busch's victory, I got kicked out of NASCAR, and here we are. Yeah, so I know. Good talk. Give me an Oscar. But it was weird. It was a weird dream. So my question to you guys, Chad, do you guys have any NASCAR dreams? Like dreams that you're either watching or something with the sport? Closing in. Tires are doing fine too, by the way. It feels good. Car feels great out here. Like I said, if we just had a better engine and or better aero and or better chassis, we would actually be running pretty well because this setup feels like the car is on rails. Well, time to blow a tire. Slight mistake for me. Bobbled a little bit too much. I was getting ready for turn 3 and miscalculated. Oh, actually going to be able to make a move on Josh Williams here.
Still there. Still there. You're all clear on the bottom.
Coming to halfway to the stage. Next time by. And it feels like we're flying. Gonna be making a move on Stephen Light here off of 2. Don't stop me now,
Still there.
because I'm having a good time. Just give me a call. Still there.
Still there. All
And clear. But no, real talk though. Like, little me wanted to become a driver. And I don't know if I could ever have done it because, like, I definitely don't have the patience that some drivers do. Nor the level of focus that some people can accomplish for a 400 lap race, you know? But
All right, you're clear. All right.
it's definitely something that I've always wanted to do. All right, next up, Brandon Jones. .8 and closing. Yeah, this time by, it's going to be 20 to go in the stage. Kansas is actually kind of like one of the longer races on the schedule. being able to just putt our way around is, for 200 laps, is really beneficial for us. We thrive on the long run. The longer the run, the better we are.
40 to go. You got this.
Now, will we get stage points? I mean, there's definitely a chance. I mean, we'll see how traffic handles the AI, you know? But we'll definitely see. Definitely not as good of a corner. Brandon Jones, I guess, is trying to take a page out of our book here. Oh my God, that closing speed is absolutely insane.
Still there.
That's just how good our car is.
Stay low. All right, you're clear.
No contact, good, clean pass. He'll get a little bit of a run here on the top, but not nearly as much as what we're going to get off of turn 2 again. Now that being said, we definitely aren't faster than like Tyler Reddick, so unless something catastrophic happens to him, he's probably going to win this race. Who is that? Ross? Ross is getting held up. An absolute treat by Austin Hill. I might have to go low here.
Hold your line. Got one outside. All right, clear outside.
Then back to the top in 3 and 4 because watch our lap time dip because we went to the bottom. The bottom's absolutely awful here at Kansas, chat. If you have raced on Kansas, you know the high side's the only side. Yeah, 33.3. Already approaching a second off of our fastest lap time. But hey, 15th and very, very much climbing. Justin Allgaier, that's our first playoff contender right here.
Careful, still there. All right.
He's getting held up by lap traffic. Again, I may have to go low. Oh, nope. And just drift on up.
High lane's clear.
And we just pass on the high
You're
side.
all clear on the bottom.
It's at this point where we just kind of have to see which of the lines is gonna be more successful.
Still there.
And so far, everyone's going low for some reason. Apart from that one guy up there, is that? That's Morgan Shepherd up there, so it kind of makes sense. But outside and pass Justin Allgaier. That's our, like I said, our first playoff driver that we've seen. Open the leaderboard, and John Hunter Nemechek in 12th. He actually qualified like right next to us, so it's good to see that he's actually finding his way up towards the field. Take the middle here because of Morgan Shepherd.
Bottom's looking good.
Get past him.
You got room. You're clear.
Kind of drift on up from Josh Bulicki. It's not going to be as good of a run as what we would have had if we just would have taken it from start to finish. But it looks like Elliott Sadler is next. Hopefully he's going to leave the top side for us. If not, we can just kind of scoop around. I guess we're going to just scoop around. do the same thing here and just kind of drift on up. Not only that, but the top side is also a really good way of just saving tire. Being able to run the top, it definitely saves on tire life. But yeah, Tyler Reddick's on a whole nother level. Coming from my mind, vocal percussion on a whole nother level. Alright, I'm actually going to leave the leaderboard up for you, just to show that we are flying on this long run.
10 laps to go.
Greg Alding just picked up 4 tenths of a second right there. Looks like we're going to get Cesar Baccarella going into 1 and 2.
Careful, still there.
A little bit loose.
All right, you're clear.
Had to kind of correct. But we're actually running out of lap time.
Stay low.
And we are 13th. Can we get stage points? Should be able to close in on Greg Alding here in like 2 laps. If the striking lap is not this lap, it's definitely next lap. And it also comes down to how many people Tyler Reddick's putting down a lap, because the more people he puts down a lap, the actually easier this race becomes. And 6 to go at the line, lap 40 of 45 in this stage. Nope, I'm there, Greg Golding. You're not slamming the door on me. Four and a half to Brandon Brown. Can we do it in 5 laps?
5 to go, 5 to go.
Honestly, probably not. I'll have to have some lap traffic kind of help me out here. Oh, well, never mind. Definitely not then. Not if the caution comes out early like that. So, Tyler Reddick, Michael Annett, Noah Gragson, Cole Custer, top 4 right there is playoff driver. 6, Chase Briscoe. 7th, Austin Cindric. Okay, so out of the 8 playoff drivers, 6 of them was actually able to get stage points. Myself and Allgaier was not. And we'll drop back to 18th here, as is tradition. But it shows that we... Oh, 17th, cool. It shows that we have pace. We do definitely have pace.
Going green. You ready?
Oh, I wonder if this race is going to transition into night.
Careful, still there.
46 laps in this stage.
Stay low. Hold your line.
I'm gonna try to get up to the top, but Kazgrau is below me, Ross to the high side, and here I am stuck in the middle with you.
All right, halfway to the front.
Alright, but we made it to the top side.
Got one inside.
Need to get back to the feeling of new tires and actually fresh rubber.
Careful, still there.
Knowing that I can push a little more into the corners
Got one inside.
and not let off the throttle as much.
All right, you're clear.
So there was a DNF.
All right, clear low.
Can't quite tell who that was. So I want to say it was Chad Fincham.
Excellent lap. Good job. Got a car low now.
Yeah, this opening few laps is definitely going to be the worst because we are absolute trash
Still
in
there. Clear
the
low.
short runs.
Looking inside now. All clear. Got one inside.
But that's why we run the high side, so we don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about getting trampled.
Careful, still there.
Bottom of 3, or top of 3, that's what I meant.
Excellent lap. Good job.
New fastest lap, personal. I did definitely punish my right front there.
Still there.
Trying to get to the high side of Ryan Sieg, and it's actually working. Okay, just the top of 2.
Stay high up here. Hold your line. Pretty wide.
Stephen Light got to the high side here.
Hold your line.
Just Rubbin's racing.
Careful, still there.
There we go, and that's officially back to P18, but even then, P18's not even that bad.
Inside. High lane's clear.
Because I can already feel the, car coming to me. We're hitting our stride. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see the comers from the goers right there. And Ryan Sieg is definitely a goer. He has good short run speed, but then just loses it. I do not like what I see, though, about all the people on top. That's my line.
Still there.
Yeah, seriously, that would have been an absolute god awesome. I couldn't even come up with a proper word to describe how good of a corner that would have been. Stephen Light is definitely faster than Ryan Sieg. When they usually get antsy like that, and they kind of swerve back and forth when they're just so much faster than the car they're just stuck behind. See how they're just kind of wobbling back and forth? Stephen Light's so much faster than Ryan Sieg, but Ryan Sieg's holding him up. That's what that means.
Stay high up here. Still there.
Okay, but we're actually forced to go to the bottom. Now, don't get me wrong, Chad. This car can definitely run on the bottom, but the top is where you get the most speed.
Careful, still there. You're all clear on the bottom. Farther on the inside. Inside. Careful, still there. Farther on the
10 laps down this stage, and
all clear.
17th is right in front of us, and 16th is just up the road. All in all, pretty solid start to the second stage. We have 36 left to go. And I know I can... There's definitely a shot to get into the points here. Oh, don't worry about it, my guy. Glad to have you back. Alright, John Jackson, you're going to be a scrub and run the top. Nerd.
Careful, still there.
Alright, but yeah, we are...
Still there. All clear.
Oh, you raced for someone. Nice. Wow. Making that extra dough on the side. Respect, respect. So definitely you can, you have that money advantage. Oh, yeah, that's even better. Dang. Get off the top, my guy.
Careful, still there.
When they can actually afford to pay for everything, you know you got a good gig.
Stay high, stay high.
Wall riding, let's go. Oh, okay, well, enough of wall riding, I guess. A slight oversight. About time they all got off the top. Now, do you do a full season?
Careful, still there.
And like race cross country, or is it just a kind of like a statewide type of thing?
Careful, still there. Inside. Load clear. Stay high, stay high. Hold your line, stay high.
Inching closer to that elusive 16th place. That's
Hold
being
your
held by
line.
Brandon Jones.
Inside. All clear.
Got a little loose right there. We get to the outside of Stephen Light here. He's definitely going to try to drift on up, but we're going to be there.
Careful, still there. Careful, still there.
Stephen Light definitely has a fast car, but I feel like we definitely faster.
Careful, still there.
Especially as we are just stomping
Highlights clear.
stomping our championship rival. By the way, our championship rival was Elliott Sadler for like the first half of the season, because he got a win at the Dega race, and essentially up until the playoffs, it was a battle between me and him in order to see who would get the last playoff spot. Well, as you can probably tell by the red that's by my name, oh, there we go. You can probably tell who won that. Yo, what's up, D-Freeze? How you doing today, my guy? How is everyone this lovely Wednesday evening now? Why is it so difficult to get the engine sounds right? What you mean? Are you talking about like when they glitch? Or is it... I don't know, supposedly they took real audio clips of the 3 different series and spliced it into the game. Oh, I have no idea. Because, like, I know how the audio can glitch sometimes, and it sounds like, you know, like, it's like someone signaling in Morse code. Hell. Deep Freeze, were you there at the stream when the audio just totally crashed on me? Oh yeah, I know, but like I feel like it has to go through like X amount of times of like decoding and all that. Oh no? Okay, well it was at the end of the first go around where I was doing the Truck of Tomorrow series. I was trying to race Atlanta, and literally on lap 90, the game audio literally crashed. All of a sudden, it sounded, there was a big, almost sounded like an explosion in my headphones, and I thought my headphones died. I'm just like, oh. I was like, oh, crap. And so I was asking chat, I was like, hey chat, are you still there? Can you hear me? And they were saying they could hear me, but they couldn't hear anything from the game. There was no audio whatsoever. And I'm just like, well, crap. So I thought my game broke or became glitched or something, because I would go in, I exit out of that game because no one wants to hear just no audio. And I literally started up a new race, and nothing. I'm just like, oh, okay, well, this game's trash now. So I turned it off, and I came back the next morning, and then poof, audio again. And knock on wood, it's been good since. Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking. Like, cause like literally it was like all of a sudden, poof, that was it. Sounded like a little mini explosion in my headphones, and it just did not go anywhere. 20 to go left in the stage. And we are climbing. 2 seconds to Garrett Smidley, and well, 2.1, and about to be 2 seconds to Greg Galding, who are right in front of me. Now, our playoff rivals are, what, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it here, kicking our butts. And that's kind of sucky, because Noah just now crossed the start-finish line. We're coming off of turn 2. Now, we're not in danger of going a lap down. Like, I'm not worried about that at all. It sucks that the field's so spread out. I'm trying to get stage points. First stage ended prematurely. There was a caution before then. The stage just ended. I'm trying to get stage points, and currently myself and Allgaier are the only ones that don't have stage points. Everyone else finished like in the top 6. 7. Maybe 8. So yeah, they're all getting stage points, and here we are, like the ugly ducklings back here. Hands in our pants, and no, not doing a whole lot. Hands in our pants, looking dumb as hell. Alright, Austin Hill, you're going high, low? You're going low. Good talk. Good old chap. Alright, here's Garrett Smidley that we're coming up on, and then Gray Galding's right in front of him, and I do believe that red car in the distance is Allgaier. Well, let's see, we're going to get a massive run on Smidley here. There we go. That's the noise machine. I have no idea what I just said. Kind of loosen up the steering, get to the outside, Josh Balicki. Carry that momentum all the way down the front stretch. Get to the outside, Tommy John Martins, so he doesn't take the top away from me. And this is how we're going to get P15, chat. There we go. Chat, like I said, it feels so good to be driving on top, and Greg Galding's going to go and block us. Well, not fully. He's doing like the Chase Elliott Kansas line. Not quite to the wall, but still running the top side. By the way, Chad, if you're just now coming in, hello, my name is Private Patton. Welcome to episode 26 of the Xfinity Career Mode. The only 3 more races after this of Season 1. Hopefully I'm putting up a good show for y'all, and because we are flying through the field. The top side is definitely doing us justice. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming out. If you're new around here, come and say hi. And I will reiterate my question of the stream. Have you had any NASCAR-related dreams and or fantasies? As I said, for me, I had one the other day. It was kind of weird. I did Kyle Busch's signature move of taking a bow when it went, and I got kicked out of NASCAR. It was kind of weird. No explanation. Just that's what happened.
Careful, still there. All clear.
John Hunter, 6 seconds up the road. Good talk. But Allgaier and I are just kind of just awkwardly putzing around. Oh, never mind. We just gained like half a second right there. So we are closing very much on John Hunter. But will we have a chance to grab 12th? I'm not so much worried about points territory.
Inside, bottom 3.
I do want to put as much distance between myself and everyone else. It looks like Austin Cindric may not get stage points here. So that's good for us. But I know the 3rd stage is the longest yet, and that's really going to benefit us.
Still there.
Because as I said, chat, the longer the run, the better we are.
Clear low by.
Okay, that was the official 10 to go. And if we can get the gap down to 5 seconds, I consider this corner an absolute win.
All clear.
Kind of had a little moment right there because of taking the corner too hot. Yeah, I guess Noah is just... Whew. I thought Reddick was fast, but Noah is definitely putting the pedal to the metal. Definitely been using up a lot more right front than right rear. There we go. That was proper wall riding right there. Take the apron, sure, why not? Not a whole lot of grip down there, so I want to be uber careful on that. Because if I hit that apron at a wrong angle, I'm going spinning. Yeah, I don't think we'll be getting close to John Hunter. But I want to say, with being here in 13th, that up to like 17th or so has been lapped. Michael Annett now the new leader. He won at Dover in order to get into the round of 8. Imagine if he actually got into the Champ 4 with a win at Kansas. Now, real life, Brandon Jones won. Now, in this race, he is nowhere near the front. So who's going to take his spot? Is it going to be a playoff driver? Is it going to be me? Is it going to be... Well, I guess I'm a playoff driver, so... Or is it going to be a non-playoff driver? Stay tuned on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. 3.8. Yeah, I definitely think we're not going to be able to make up that kind of time in 5 laps. But I'll do my damnedest.
Got one down low now.
Just with Austin Cindric, we're barely making any ground. My tires. Tires are not doing so hot right now. Getting pretty loose out here. There we go. Ross got passed by Cindric, so Cindric back in the points.
Here to go.
Yeah, we're not making up 3 seconds in 2 laps.
White flag is in the air.
Oh, but there's a lot of lap traffic. That's definitely helping us, but it's not going to matter. Yeah, we gained an entire second right there. A little bit too late.
Got one inside. Nice
Yeah,
job,
right there.
driver.
End of stage. Good talk. Good race. Good stage. And up to, yeah, well, hey, like I said, up to 17th is lapped. So we're going to be dropping back to 16th here, as was foretold in the scriptures. And honestly, this car is pretty good. Coffee break. Ending underneath the lights.
All right, be smart out here.
Name a
Going
better
green.
combo.
Be ready.
NASCAR racing and night racing.
Inside. Got a car low now.
Luckily for us, we restart on the top side, so we can actually just
Careful, still there.
run our own line as
Car there on the inside.
no one can even stop me.
Got one inside.
Oh, look at that sheen that's on my hood.
Got one inside.
Coming down that backstretch, that is a work of art right there. Hello, John Jackson.
Careful, still there. Got a car low now.
Gotta block Josh Williams so he doesn't get to my outside.
Got a car low now. All right, you're clear.
Yeah, look at that. That is nice on black paint. You probably wouldn't see that on any other paint, but that is good.
Car there on the inside. Clear low. Keep it up. That was your best lap ever. Got one inside. All right, you're clear.
Best lap ever. A 32.3, hot diggity damn. So as we saw, we can go easily about a, what was it called?
Looking inside now.
About like 51 laps or so
All right, you're clear.
on a tank of fuel. Not even factoring in tires, so we're definitely going to have to get lucky with the strategy here. Like I said, just blocking high, making sure no one...
You're clear.
Looks like Spencer Gallagher just wanted to get high.
Inside. All clear.
Oh yeah, got a little bit into the wall, but not a huge deal. Just got a little too high. It's not like we bounced off of it or anything.
Still there. Hold your line. Stay high. Still there. Still there.
Running
Still there.
about equal down there in turns 3 and 4. Ray Black Jr. is ever going to get the better of me here on the front stretch. But they won't get the better of me here in 1 and 2. That's our specialty. There we go. Got right up to the wall and get that huge run down the backstretch. Not enough to clear him, but
Still there.
enough to just be like, hey, is that Natalie Decker? To which I reply, yes.
Still there.
And I crash into him. Famous last words.
Got one inside.
What's the name of that poem?
Still there.
I was top of 3. I had no idea. It's a good thing I checked.
All clear. Inside. Stay high. Stay high. Hold your line. Got one inside. Clear low.
Cascal's going to get a really good run off this corner. Just you wait.
Got one down low now. All clear.
Then get that sweet, sweet RCR powered engines, which is actually very comparable to Hendrix, but whatever.
Still there.
To the inside, John Jackson.
Still there.
Oh, never mind, I lied. Or was I?
Got one inside.
Okay, middle of 3.
Hang tight there, driver. You're all clear.
There we go. Kind of give up one to Casgrala in order to get back to top. A little bit of self-sacrifice. I'm not a hero. To the top side of Grala. But yeah, Chad House, hopefully y'all are enjoying the race. I'm putting up a good show for everyone is always my goal. And if you're new here, just shoot me some questions. I love to know my chat as much as I know as much as they know me. Alright. 4 seconds to Allgaier, but I think we finally hit our good stride. Still 4.2, so... Oh, and Tyler Reddick's back in the lead, by the way. So it's time for the Reddick train to be back. The only thing that sucks about this race is that we were not able to get stage points. That was like one of the most heartbreaking things. I can definitely sense a caution on the horizon. It's been a while since we've had a non-stage brake caution. Alright, closing in on Allgaier. Oh, I was expecting Jeremy Clements to get up to the top there. And just totally hamper my progress.
Careful, still there.
Okay, but a good run nonetheless.
Inside. All right, you're clear.
We've already driven away so far from Kazgrala. Oh yeah, we are doing bits on Justin Allgaier's gap here. Oh yeah, that was alarming right there to just look to my right and then boom, wall. For some reason, I feel like the leaders are definitely not as far away as they were in the previous stages. I don't know if it's because maybe Cole Custer was holding them up, or if for an unknown reason. .7. A little bit of the apron right there, just a touch. Actually, it looks like 13th, 14th, and 15th is right there as well. Actually, all the way to 12th goes Greg Golding's in 12th. 13th, 14th, 15th, yeah. Yeah, Greg Golding first, and then it goes, not BJ McLeod, that is Stephen Light. Then Stephen Light, and then Allgaier, or Garrett Smithley, and then Allgaier. Who is this dude then? Is this Stephen Light? That may be Stephen Light. Yep, Stephen Light in the grand old place of 18. Should be able to catch on up to Stephen Light here. Oh yeah, that closing speed. Oh yeah, Oh, don't you know? That's what dreams are made of. That was awful. I apologize.
Clear high, clear high.
Sorry you had to hear that. Meanwhile, we are 10 seconds ahead of Brandon Jones, so all is right with the world. Definitely not the best lap that was. But we'll get past Austin Hill quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear.
Oh yeah, that was definitely not a good entrance right there. I was trying to get to the outside of Allgaier. When I could have just probably just have done a crossover like that.
You're all clear.
We're in the middle.
You're all clear on the bottom.
Yo, Vinny Miller 78 fan, welcome to the stream. Neom indeed. Just went straight past Allgaier. Reminds me of the guy that on Formula One coverage of the United States Grand Prix last year. There was a guy that was just like, no, 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 no. As the cars were passed, when they knew the camera's on him, I'm just like, this dude has bigger balls than I do to go on live TV and just make car noises. Like, what a legend.
Got one inside. All right, you're clear.
All right. Laps before we need to pit, so lap 145, 146 or so is when we need to come on down. Now, will that be a green flag run, or will there be a caution? No matter what, we have to put ourselves in position, so I think we have to go for as long as possible. Yes. This is actually, the lore of this Xfinity career mode is that Natalie Decker decided to put all of her money into an Xfinity team. So here we are.
All right, you're clear.
That was actually an awful turn 3 right there. Abysmal. But John Hunter Nemechek is up next on the chopping block. Back up to P13, which has been our basic average running position. He Because every time that we've gotten onto a long run, we've been able to actually move forward a little bit, but not before falling back on the short runs. But he's right up there.
Careful, still there.
Currently, we're the only playoff driver in sight. We'll have to see how these cautions kind of shake things out at. We'll win a race in 2020? Yeah, probably a championship too. On our way to becoming a 7-time champ. Just that good. You know? Alright, allow me to see that on the front stretch again. Oh yeah, but so she'll win all the truck races, but she won't win the final race. No, nope. That will be someone else. So she'll make it to the Champ 4, but not Homestead. Not Homestead, sorry. That's ISM now. So yeah, to be that dominant and not get a championship belt off of that, for shame. Yeah, we are really closing in on John Hunter. 2 seconds and dropping.
Call the caution.
Ooh. Okay, strategy time. There is a legitimate merit to not pit here. Because... Chat, we're gonna be ballsy. We're gonna be ballsy. We gotta do something different.
Alright, be smart out here. Going green.
We're not gonna win. We're not gonna even perform well if we don't do something different.
Careful, still there.
Because we can now make it on one more stop.
Careful, still there. Car there on the inside. You're all clear on the bottom. Car there on the inside. Hold your line. That one inside.
Now, chat, I know that seemed like a pretty dumb choice, but bear with me on this. I got a strategy in mind.
Inside. Careful, still there.
I got a strat. Oh, hello. I had no idea I was 3 wide there. Okay, let's focus on this and not so much about the gas tank.
Inside. Got one inside.
You know?
Inside.
It'll let me know when it needs to get changed.
Looking inside now.
But right now we just gotta hold on to it.
Inside.
10 more laps.
Got one down low now. Got one inside. All clear. Farther on the inside. Inside. Still there. Careful, still there. Stay high, stay high. Got a car low now.
I have no idea what they're doing. Yo, Speed Dog, welcome to the stream, man.
Careful.
How y'all doing today? Catching me on an alternate strategy.
Got one inside.
Definitely doing something different in order to
Clear all around.
perform well. We are definitely trying something new. Doing essentially everything that
Still there.
the lead lappers are not doing. Yeah, how you doing today, man? Been a while.
Don't move, stay high.
Here's Elliot Sadler back here.
Careful, still there.
So yeah, we're going to have to be stopping here in about 5 laps, but that means we should be able to make it the rest of the way. Should.
Still there.
Keyword there. So we're going to be going for as long as possible.
Got one inside. All right, you're clear.
There we go. Our lap times are coming back up. Got a little loose there, but not a big deal. Three. So what lap? 147.
Still there.
Essentially, we're gonna pit when it runs out.
Careful, still there. Got one inside. You got room. You're clear.
When my light comes on, it's gonna be the next lap after that.
You're almost out of gas.
Okay, well, this time then. This thing goes to 1 lap before the entrance to pit road. That's what we're gonna do. Yep, okay, this time. Alright, this is a massive gamble, but I think we can make it work.
Back it down, back it down.
There we go. Oh, definitely. I mean, it's definitely a good game, man. I would recommend it anytime. But no, I totally get you. All right, there's the leader. So we are now 1 lap down. Please be a good stop. 20 seconds. Awesome. Definitely a better stop than I was anticipating. Okay.
Clear up the pin. Hammer down.
Okay, so 18th right now. So we got a job to do, chat. We have easily 13 lap fresher tires in the cars in front of us, and we have been proven to be faster than these guys. We just did an alternate strategy, so let's see what's in the tank for us. Good runoff too. John Hunter, are you leaving this room? Yes, you are. Thank you.
Still there. Careful, still there. Clear low.
So 51 laps to go. Yeah, we are right on the mark. Closing right on up to Ross. Hopefully this strategy was the correct one. Oh, we just get such a good runoff too. Like that's not even funny. How it's just stupid good. We are off turn 2.
Car outside. Stay low, stay low.
Can we clear Bell? Nope, not quite, not quite. But almost. We can get him here though. There we go.
Clear high.
Kind of drift on high.
Yellow flag.
It didn't work out. Chat, it didn't work out. We just pit. There's no reason for us to, we'll go back one lap down, and we'll have to hope for another caution in order to, become the lucky dog. But we tried. We tried. We had to do something different, and we did do something different, definitely. Just didn't work out on a favor.
Coming to the green, driver. Be ready here. Hammer down, green's out.
Hopefully there will be another yellow sometime between now and lap 200.
Careful, still there.
Because we'll need it.
Stay high, stay high. Still there. Don't move, stay high. Careful, still there.
Jeff Green's not so good now, is he?
Stay high, stay high.
This dude literally, I don't know how, but 2 races in a row, he got into a top 10 position.
Still there.
Now he's back here. But yeah, we're the lucky dog right now. We're kind of just hoping for a caution. Because we can make it the rest of the way, but
Careful, still there.
yeah, it just didn't work out in our favor.
Careful, still there.
What the strategy was supposed to do was have a caution come out late in the run,
Got one inside.
so when I would get to be the lucky dog,
Still there.
I could pit and get on fresh tires. But obviously, no,
Still there.
that didn't happen.
Clear.
But yeah, we'll see how this flies.
Careful, still there.
Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we won't.
You're all clear up top.
I just knew that as I was
Got one inside.
coming up through the field during the first two stages, as well as the last stage, or the beginning of the last stage, that we had to do something different in order to get higher up than 13th place, because that last run
Inside. Clear
definitely could have been longer, I'll say.
Careful, still there.
Thank you for leaving some space there, Elliott Sadler. But yeah, in the final
Careful, still there.
stage, let's get that yellow.
Still there. Bottom's free. Use it if you need it.
I mean, crazier things have happened, so maybe there will be another one. Maybe there won't. We have how many more laps? 36 to go because we're one lap down right now. Caesar back row really slammed that door.
Careful, still there. You got room. You're clear. Careful, still there.
Drift down here.
Clear
Drift
high,
back
clear
on up.
high.
I mean, obviously, if I could go back and change that, I would. But at the time, knowing how long like literally, that was like, apart from like the very first stage, or at the end is when a caution came out. That was the only thing that was the only other caution we had besides stage breaks. So like in my head, I was just like, oh well, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Well, by staying out that extra couple laps,
Still there. All clear. Still there. Stay high up here. Clear all around.
but yeah, I mean, it could be worse. Could definitely be worse. Man, if only Heat 4 had debris cautions, I'll be like, oh my, is that debris right there? Is that debris over there? Oh my god, what is the piece of sheet metal doing right in the middle of the track? Just trying to get that caution to come out. Willing it to happen.
Careful, still there. Still there. Got one inside. All clear.
Alright, we're gonna try the high side here. Get to the outside of Ryan Sieg. There we go. I'm not even gonna bother in trying to side draft him at all. Just run my own line, and we got ourselves a caution.
Still there. You're all clear on the bottom.
No caution for that? Oh my god. Damn. Come on, why is that not a caution? Oil on the track. Kaz. Ugh. Well, hopefully, maybe something else can happen. That may have been our best shot, and the game is just like, nah, we're good. We're not going to throw a caution for that. Alright, well, he's coming back out on track, so I guess that's why they didn't throw the cautions, because if he was out of the race, then yeah, that would have been one thing, but he's coming back out on track, so...
Inside.
But yeah, Kaz is going to be flying. Yeah, look at him go. 31st, but dadgum, is he going to make up some positions? Because fresh tires, man, that's... It'll do ya.
21 laps. No mistakes here.
20 to go. I mean, we still have a shot. We still have 20 more laps in order for a caution to come out. So we'll see. I mean, like I said, we definitely have a shot still. But the level of... or the window is slowly closing here. They're 17th, but one lap ahead of us. It's actually sad.
Still there. All right, you're clear.
And 16th. I mean, ultimately, it's only going to be like a difference of like 5 points because
Stay high.
definitely with the end of that run there, we would have been probably in like 13. That's about it. Not a huge difference, honestly.
Got one down low now. All clear. Clear low.
But that's just a silver lining. I'm still very disappointed with that decision. I thought it would have been a race-winning one based on how the cautions were coming out, or not coming out, I should say, so... One decision impacted the entire race. And that was on lap, like, what? 135 or something like that, that decision was made? So not... about 50 laps ago, really. Here's 19th and the running order, and we can essentially put a lap on him.
Farther on the inside. All right, clear low.
coming up on Jeff Green and Austin Hill.
All right, you're clear. All clear.
Coming up on 10 to go in 2 laps. It's been a long race. Like, Kansas is always one of the longer races on the Xfinity schedule, but it's fun. Like, just being able to nail these high sides are breathtaking, honestly. And actually make up on lap time, too. Won't be able to do that in E3. Yeah, 10 more laps next time around.
Ready to go.
I swear, I see Tyler Reddick approaching the 17th and 16th place runners. I swear if a caution comes out after they get lapped and I get screwed out of a lucky dog, that just compounds the poor choice in strategy that I did. Allgaier down here in 15th. So at least it's not a complete points disaster. But definitely we got the short end of the stick here. Nice move on the high side.
Still there.
Says me to me.
Still there. Stay high up here.
Got really sideways there. So yeah, definitely could have got like a fringe top 10, so like 11th or 12th, and that would have been like a difference of 6 points. But ultimately, that won't matter if I don't make the round of or championship 4 anyway. And everyone but myself and Allgaier got points in both stages, so they're gonna be like super ahead of me. It'll be interesting to see how the points look after this. Four to go this time by. Screw it. Let's take a lap around in cockpit cam.
Don't move. Stay high. All right, you're clear.
Really loose, but holding on to it. That's because our tires are starting to fall apart a little bit. Yeah, as good as this car was, Chad, I guess it just wasn't good enough.
This time by.
A good indicator is wherever John Hunter Nemechek is probably one position behind is probably where I would have finished.
White flag. Bring it home.
Yeah.
Low on gas. Low on gas.
Tyler Reddick wins this race pretty handily, honestly. So he's going to the championship 4, and we come home
Way
18th.
to go.
Yeah, definitely could have been better. Definitely. So where is John Hunter? Okay, all right. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Essentially, I would have not even made a top 10. So like. Push comes to shove there. I mean, I think being able to say I would have gained like 7 points. So, but everyone else had a very good run, including Brandon Brown. Yeah, not so good payout, but you know what? Whatever. Yeah, we had an abysmal day compared to everyone else. Michael on that though. Oh, I forgot. Tyler Reddick is on the championship 4. Oh, my God. I forgot he got kicked out. Christopher Bell barely made it in. I thought it was the other way around. All right, well, Chad, we have Texas left, and, well, I guess keeping with real life, you know, Kansas was won by a non-playoff driver. So 2 more races, 2 more spots that can be locked up based on wins. Yeah. Brandon Brown was flying and never looked back, and then Ray Black basically did the opposite. But you know what? I'm just glad to be in the round of 8. So, you know, apples to apples. They taste the same. Well, I guess some do. That's a terrible analogy. Yeah, we're over 1 million, and we're almost there to our goal for a super speedway car. Yeah, very, very smooth driving, honestly. Don't mean to pat myself on the back there, but that was actually really good driving on my end. Oh boy, here we go.
Hey man, I just wanted to say that last race was a tough one for you, but keep your head up, stay positive. You'll be back up towards the front soon.
Says the winner to the person that finished 18th. Good talk. But still, that was pretty cool. Vinny Miller, hey, don't worry about your last race. Everybody has them. Just pick yourself up and get back out there. Yep, I had... yeah, I had a race. You know, I showed up. Don't worry about that performance at Kansas. You got another race coming up. Yeah, you're right. It's going to be at Texas. When we have a shot. We're actually very decent at Texas. Hey, Natalie Decker, as usual, you ran a perfect race. Say, we're all getting together for some grilling and lawn games later. You want to come over? Sure, why not, Brandon Jones? Is there anything Natalie Decker cannot do? I mean, Natalie Decker is awesome, is totally an amazing driver, a fantastic person, and Natalie Decker is the best bowler on my bowling team. Thanks, Stephen Light. You're pretty good yourself. I don't know about bowling, but I mean, he had a good race. Yep, Texas for the O'Reilly Auto Parts 300, third to last race of the season. Now, chat, for everyone that missed it, I will go and show everyone the settings I was running with. Essentially, it never really changes. Well, it's going to change for next season, but not for this one. So yeah, wide skill range and infrequent mechanical failures with more tire wear effect. That's really the only thing, because over here on this side, Legend AI. So it's a very challenging, very different style of racing compared to any of the championship modes, but it's pretty good. You know, I'll take it. So yeah, we're on to Texas for career, which is going to be next week. So chat, hopefully y'all enjoyed. I thank you all so much for coming on out, and I will see everyone tomorrow. Oh man, I just saw that $210,000 purse. Where did we finish? I'm going to get prompted for that every time. Where did I finish in Texas last year? Or in the spring? 30th. Oof. Okay, well, hopefully there's a light at the end of this tunnel, I'll say that. Hopefully.